check us out on YouTube. Be sure to like and subscribe. And most importantly, man, anybody that you know that's into fantasy football, trying to learn about fantasy football, think they might want to try fantasy football, send them our way, man. We hope to keep you people entertained, laughing, and also educated at the same time as you go to try to win some fantasy football championships. So please like, subscribe, and tell the folks about us, man. We appreciate that in advance. You are not that fresh. Dude, like, you feel like you're a heartthrob, cuz?
A heartthrob?
That's how you acting to my man. My lips crusty, my lineup, man. Ain't nobody cutting for
me
like
to be all crusty and shit, you know what I'm saying? Be on there looking like Pookie. Man, we looking like Pookie, cuz.
You ain't bad off, man. Look, your fans are safe, man.
You gonna say your fans?
Yeah. You ain't gonna lose your fans. I'm gonna talk trash on you about you and your fans, cuz. I'm gonna talk trash about you and your fans. All right, you ready to do this? Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
Trick wanna just like me. Fitted cap rockin' so low I can't see. 4X heavy hustle, black tall tee. So sick.
What up? What is up, folks? Man, we are here, baby. That's right. It is the season finale of the Backyard Ballers Fantasy Football Podcast, man. Just witnessed an interesting Super Bowl in so many ways, and we're going to talk about it today. But first, let's work on these intros, man. It is your boy. For the last time this season, Demetri, and I'm Cole, kicking it with...
Yeah, your boy, Web 100, the Fantasy Guru.
Fantasy Guru. Let me tell you a little bit something about what went down in this year's Super Bowl. Super Bowl LX, which equals Super Bowl what? What is that?
Got me on that one.
60.
It's LX. I thought it was LV.
It's LX.
Okay, LX. LV was a long time ago. How much is LX? 50.
That should be that's 60. Yeah. The
Super
L
Bowl
is 50. 60. Yeah, we've been watching Super Bowls for a long time, man. So finally got that one in. So Super Bowl 60 in San Francisco. People are blowing up my phone right now in the middle of the podcast. In San Francisco, between the New England Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks. Guru, I told you from the jump, man, this seemed like it was going to be a lopsided deal. Well, you know what? Let me take that back. You said it was going to be a lopsided deal. I jumped ship from the Patriots and got with you. I felt like the Seattle Seahawks had a competitive advantage, being that they only played teams in their division in the playoffs. I don't think I've ever seen it before, and then turned around and played in a venue that they play in at least once a year.
Home game.
So this is like a home game for them right here, man. It was set up so nice. Defense started things off, and you and I talked about this. This was going to be a slow offensive game, a lot of defense, a lot of field goals. So we were right about that. But a lot of people in America do not like heavy defensive games. I'm a fan, Guru. Do you like heavy defensive games, or you need to see high flying and point scoring?
I like high flying point scoring, but if it's my team putting on the defense, I'm with it. Choke them out.
Oh yeah, man. Speaking of choking out, man, them boys was all over my boy Drake May. I felt bad for Drake May. Man, Drake May, Will Campbell, my gosh. Will Campbell.
Your man's Will Campbell, yeah. Was it Drake May or was it your man's Will Campbell, though? You got to come clean.
It was the lineman. Like, you know, he was getting whooped bad, man. He was getting whooped, but you know, he's a rookie. He's a rookie. Even when he was at LSU, we said that his feet were a little bit slow, and he always had a hard time handling guys with speed. I think he's gonna pick that up eventually, but he got exploited in this game, and I think the Seattle defense knew, and they went at that boy. That he was out there like a whiff machine. Yeah. Boy, he was dodging left, dodging right. You know, you always hate when the offensive linemen get beat by a D lineman and then they just be jogging behind them. Don't jog. At least get there in a hold for a brother or something, man. I mean, Guru, being an ex-defensive lineman and an ex-offensive lineman, you play both sides of the ball. Like, what do you think went wrong with Will Campbell's ability to block DeMarcus Lawrence and anybody else they was throwing at him?
It just looked like all that experience them boys had from rushing so long. They do all the NFL tricks that he would sleep on. Like, hey baby, they was because really they were just bull rushing him the whole time, really, and triple teaming him. They sent 3-4 over there, overloaded. Yeah, so it's like all you could do is ask for somebody to help, and that wasn't working. Gotta rock out.
And it seemed like they would start off with bull rush and then go to the speed. Yeah, so it was just a whooping all day long right there, man. Shout out to Jason Myers though, because one of my partners at work felt that Jason Myers didn't get his just due. The field goal kicker for the Seattle Seahawks, 5 for 5 for field goals. That's right. He didn't just score the first, the second, the third, the fourth. Like he scored like the first 12 points of the game. Jason Myers on the money every time, in a defensively competitive game. We got to give my boy Christian Gonzalez his props. So now I used to talk down on Christian Gonzalez. I got a chance to see him work in this game, and he made 2 or 3 stellar plays that stopped the Seattle Seahawks from scoring. So he was doing everything he could, for his Patriots defense. But man, it was
Christian Gonzalez had it to where everybody was like, where's Njigba? How many catches Njigba had?
Yeah. He did not have a lot, man. When I look at the box, man, he ended up with
3 or 4.
Yeah, 4 catches, 27 yards. 4 catches, 27 yards. Leading receiver for the Seattle Seahawks was Cooper Kupp. Yeah, Cooper Kupp had 6 catches, 61. But the main offensive production outside of Myers was your boy, Kenneth Walker III. And a lot of us in fantasy world kind of hot about that, because we was looking for that type of production during the regular season. Kenneth Walker goes out there, 27 carries, 135. He averaged 5 a carry with a long of 30. He went out there and did his thing, man. I was expecting there to be a little bit more quarterback play, a little bit more quarterback pizzazz in here, especially for Sam Darnold. Like I wasn't sure what he was going to be able to do. I thought he would get some good strikes in there, but he managed the game. He took his time. He stayed patient. And he finally hit them over the top of the head with a score in the third quarter to make the game 19-0. And at that point, Guru, we thought it was all over. Then they had a little bit of a scuffle, a little pushing on the sideline and stuff. Stephon Diggs and somebody got the pushing. I'm not sure if it was Cardi B focused or what, but anyway, I told you as we were watching that, we were like, you know what, man? What if these boys turn up at this point just from getting riled up, man? And then right after that, your boy Mac Hollins, the Barefoot Bandit, went out there, 35-yard touchdown to make it a 19-7 game, and we thought he was going to get in it. Then your boy Jason Myers said, my boy Jason Myers went out there and said, hold up, hold my beer, take 3 more points. Jason Myers with a 26-yard field goal after that, and then the Patriots get the ball back. We think, hey, they're going to do something, but before you know it, here come the pressure, and this wasn't a fumble, even though it was a sack. It wasn't necessarily. It doesn't get called a sack. They sacked him. The ball flew in the air, and it ended up being an interception. And then your boy Uchenna Nwosu, I hope I got his name right. 45-yard interception return to put this thing to sleep, 29-7. The Patriots eventually made it 29-13, but long story short, total domination by the Seattle Seahawks. The young Patriots just couldn't get nothing off, man. Drake May was out there running for his life. Leading receiver for the Patriots was Mac Hollins, 4 catches, 78. And he got 35 of that on 1 play. So he played the best he could for them. I was surprised to see Stephon Diggs not do much.
He was too emotional.
I was surprised about that. You know what? I give him credit for playing well, as he's always carried teams. I was hoping this would be his moment where he can go out there and show the people what he had. 3 catches for 37 yards. Kayshon Boutte, 1 catch for 21, 5 targets. Stephon Diggs only had 3 targets. So now that's a good point right there, Guru. Stephon Diggs had 3 targets. He caught all 3 targets. So was it a situation where they just had a blanket on him, or could he just not get open?
Pressure. He had time.
That's true. I think that's exactly right. The pressure from that line and those linebackers in Seattle. And I didn't watch the Seattle line. I didn't watch their defense that heavy through this year. But getting a chance to see them, man, Byron Murphy and them boys in the front, man, they were cutting up, man. It was an absolute domination in the front. I kind of felt bad for my boy Drake May, because, he told that story about 10 years before this. He and his dad had went to the Panthers-Broncos game in the same stadium, and now he was back 10 years later. Man, Panthers got blew out, and he turned around and got blew out too, man. So my man ain't got no luck in Super Bowls in Levi Stadium, man. Yeah, that was ugly. Like, I kind of felt bad for the dude. Like, he's a good kid, 2nd year as the pros. A quarterback that a lot of people slept on. Like, people were trying to hate on the Patriots, saying that they had an easy walk. And yeah, we're going to say all that. Yeah, it is what it is. They did what they had to do to get there. It just wasn't enough at the tail end.
Nah,
so
what it was?
Any surprises in this game, Guru?
Well, first of all, what got the Patriots in there was Bo Nix broke his ankle. I don't think they would have beat Denver if they'd had both hits.
You know what? Didn't think about that. I mean, but that was a game changer for it. But sometimes you just have these destiny things that just happen for you. Sometimes it's just destiny for you to walk in there and get a chance.
What was your question?
They seem like the team. I was saying that I was asking you, did you see any surprises in this game? What surprised you the most about the way things all panned out?
I didn't think the Patriots were gonna get shut out like that. I thought they was a little bit more high powered than what they looked like out there.
Well, I know with the way that Keyshawn Butte played against Derek Stingley, like they went out there and they beat a really good Texans defense. So I was like, you know what? They may have what it takes to battle against Seattle.
Terrible offense.
But what I didn't think about is whether or not you have a good enough trigger man to go out there and hold it down for you. Stroud couldn't do that. Sam Darnold could. He stayed patient, and finally hit them boys with the big one. The one thing I did like about Sam Darnold the most, and he was a surprise for me, he never lost his discipline in that game. He stayed composed. He didn't buck off the game trying to take it over. He was 19 for 38, 202, 1 touchdown. And the 1 touchdown came right at the time that somebody was wide open. So he did that perfectly. He handled it like a true champion. I'm actually happy for that dude because we talked a lot of trash on Sam Darnold throughout the time of this podcast. This podcast has been around for 6 seasons. Darnold's been in the league for, eight seasons now? And his career has not really been a good one. So to see him kind of turn that thing around and win him a Super Bowl, I'm actually happy for the dude. Like, sorry I talked trash on you at one point in time, but you did your thing today. See, I can do that. That's real easy to do. Just like that, man. But there you have it, man. A cut and dry. And that was the game, man. Total domination by the Seahawks. This is what we're going to do right now. We're going to take us a commercial break, and we're going to talk about other interesting things coming up in the future and the most interesting thing in the Super Bowl. Stay tuned. This is the Backyard Ballers Fantasy Football Podcast with your boy, Dimitri.
And your boy, Web 100, the Fantasy Guru.
Be back in a minute. All right, folks, we are back, man. And in combination with the Super Bowl, man, we did have a little watch party at the crib. The Guru came out, family was out. It was good to have everybody over there. I did notice, Guru, you was getting all types of phone calls, people asking your opinion as to what's going to happen. Man, this dude got a whole fan base right now, man. Blowing up your phone for the Guru isms. That was wild to me, man. How does it feel to be a celebrity? You're troll famous right now.
That's troll base. Ain't no fan base, troll base. Everybody
you think so? No, I think
talking noise.
I feel like if you're gonna hating is a form of being a fan, because they gotta watch you to say whatever. They gotta be watching you to say whatever.
It's funny. It's funny hate though. Like it'd be like a cracking.
Yeah. I did have one person. We had a school program, Black History Month at school, and one of the parents did mention the podcast, so that was actually kind of cool. It shows that people actually watch it, man. We appreciate the watchers. But we was watching at my crib. Guru, let's talk about what went down with the halftime show. What we boys watch that Bad Bunny. I'm here to like them, the Bad Bunny, because that's the first time I seen that dude perform. I didn't know a lot about him, so I started practicing in advance. I started listening to the playlist. I didn't want to go in that thing ignorant. I wanted to at least see what the man had in store, man. I gotta say, I was actually really impressed, man. I wasn't sure if you was impressed. I thought my boy Bad Bunny did his thing. Guru, what did you think about Bad Bunny and the whole Bad Bunny experience?
I didn't catch, but I caught half of it. But from what I seen, it looked really cool. With the props and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, he did his thing, man. He saluted his culture. Big up Puerto Rico, big up all the Latin countries, bigged up America, period. Man, I was just laughing at the people that was going out of their way to have like another halftime show. That was weird take, man. Especially like on social media and stuff, people talking noise about this and talking noise about that. People was talking about Bad Bunny was doing all type of stuff and hadn't even watched the show, man. I was rolling, man. But look, if you missed it, you just missed it. And for the record, dude, there's been a number of times that I sat there and watched somebody on the halftime show that I ain't even really care about. But you know what? I didn't go rant about not caring about it. I just watched the show. If If I didn't like it, I just moved on. But I at least gave everybody their chance. I was asking people on social media. What you laughing at? I was asking people on social media. Okay, I was asking people on social media what their favorite Super Bowl halftime show was all time. Give me your top three. I think I already know what number one is.
I'm going with that K-Dot. K-Dot would be the best one for me. The Michael Jackson one was pretty cool.
That was cool. Yeah, that was monumental.
The Michael Jackson, the Prince was cool.
Yeah, Prince was tight. Yeah, Prince was tight. Yeah. In the rain too. Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, and then of course the LA one, Snoop and all them. Yeah. That one was tight. They kind of that was big for the new era halftime show. The Snoop and them kind of with all the big old props and all. Would you say that?
Yeah. Oh, it was big. It was huge. I thought the Rihanna one was dope. The Beyonce one was dope. Shakira, J-Lo was dope. Like Bruno Mars was cool. Like I don't even mess with Bruno Mars like that, but he really impressed me. I gave him more credit. Like I don't like The Weeknd. That's just me. But his show was cool too. I mean, like it was cool to see him do his thing. I'm just not a big fan of a lot of his music, but I thought it was kind of dope. Hey, we gonna talk about the elephant in the room or not, man?
What's that?
Hey, we gonna act like how do you rank the Janet Jackson, Justin Timberlake?
The Janet Jackson one. Now that's up there too, though. Now don't do Janet like that. Anytime you on the Super Bowl stage, though, you already know you gonna get some good. You ain't gonna get no garbage. It's gonna be garbage by your opinion, but you ain't gonna get no garbage show. You know what I'm saying? It might be garbage if it ain't your flavor.
Absolutely,
yeah.
Right. Yeah, you could but you still gonna be entertained. But the thing that's crazy now, especially like in the world of digital media, DVRs, streaming, like man, the whole incident with Janet Jackson, like I remember being the only person in the house to see that when it happened. Yeah. Just imagine what the world would be doing right now if something like that happened in this time. That would be wild, wouldn't it?
You know what? The other day I had to go watch it for old time's sake. I ain't see it live.
Dude, y'all didn't believe it. Y'all like folks was sitting in the house. I was like, man, like her whole shirt just came off, and they was like, nobody believed me until they saw it on the news.
Somebody
I was the only
shared
person
it
in the house that saw it, and we didn't have DVR. Like, oh, stop playing. That's wild. For somebody to still have a video of that's crazy. Like I didn't have TiVo. TiVo was the only people that was doing like stop motion stuff. So if you missed it, you just missed it. But it was a time, man. There's been a ton of good Super Bowl halftime shows. I've enjoyed most of them, and I definitely enjoyed that Bad Bunny because like my favorite song right now is that that Titi song, the one he started off with, man. When that bass get to hitting, I'll be like, hey, we've been jamming Bad Bunny all week.
So you done jumped on the Bad Bunny train and all that, or what? I wasn't too hip on him.
What man?
For now, but he definitely buzzing cross cultures now off that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we've been banging Bad Bunny all week. You know, riding to work tomorrow. We gonna get it down. We gonna get it in too. For sure, though, man. But Guru, man, now that we've come to the end of the season, I'm not sure how to play it, man. We got a lot of people that have been talking they talk. Like there's opportunities now that the season is over as we go into our off season to start playing. So you said you want to extend an invite to people. You want to send a
invite. Just a cordial invite,
an invitation
himself. Look, if you feel like you got the juice in this fantasy football game, you invited to join the Backyard Ballers Fantasy Football League for next season. Check in with us. Stay posted on when we're gonna drop the draft and all that draft time. We're gonna come back in the off season and have one for y'all. But if you want to join, you feel like you got the juice to whoop on the Guru in the Fantasy Football League, holler at us. You can get in there. The Backyard Ballers Fantasy Football League.
Yeah. Like people been talking, they know us, they criticize the decisions we make, the stuff we say. Well, this will be your chance to get in here and do your thing. If you qualify to be satisfied, Guru, I'm even thinking about getting a trophy. If we gonna do it like that, we gonna open the whole thing all the way up, have a trophy and everything, man. Yeah, we gonna take it to another level this time.
The trophy is the pay. I want to put it out there.
Invite people out.
You get paid for those of y'all that don't know. You win the league, you get paid. It costs to play, but you get paid at the end like any other board. Fantasy football.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. That's right. Yeah. So if you think you got what it takes to come in here and be a champion, brush your game up in the off season and come see us because we're gonna have the
do
invites
some
out.
mock drafts and all
that time.
You can go on the app and do your mock draft. You don't know how to operate
yeah.
And check back with us, and we're gonna put out a date on when it's time to join up.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. For us,
all y'all join up.
And for us, so on the off season, this is what we're gonna have going on, man. We'll probably do another episode during the NFL draft as we start to bring new pools of players into the NFL. And then we'll kick things off with season 7 as the off season starts. You know, once everybody starts coming back to camp, we're going to start lining it up and getting ready for another season. The time will be here before you know it. Okay, so during this off season, we would really appreciate if our fans would do this solid for us. Let everybody know the experience you had with the Ballers in the video version in season 6. And help set us up for success in season 7. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, tell your peeps about it. And if they want it, they can get it. This is where it's going to be at, man. But we want to say thank you to everybody that's held it down for us. Not just this season, but in the seasons past, man. The people that held it down through the podcast when the sound was super raggedy. You know, they kind of helped and worked through things with us step by step as we got it together, man. Like, we wouldn't be on this platform without you guys. Most graciously, we appreciate y'all for everything that y'all bring to the table. And don't forget, if you got some off-season ideas that you want us to try to address, send us a message. We'll see if we can do to roll that thing in there, man. Guru, before we close this thing out, man, what you want to say to the people?
Man, everybody that watched this know us, man. If y'all want to get on, holler at us. It's all good. Shout out to everybody rocking with us. Shout out to everybody calling my phone, talking noise. If you made money off the bets I told you to make, I need my cut.
Let's see, on this percentage, man. Well, it's official, man. Signing off for the last time this season for the Backyard Ballers Fantasy Football Podcast. It is your boy Dimitri
and your boy Web 100, the Fantasy Guru.
Man, thank you so much. We enjoyed this season. See you at draft time. We are out.